Welcome to the final part of Harmony of Dissonance. Before we take on the Count, we need one more of his pieces. That's where you go to Clock Tower B. And I apologize if this playthrough is not as cohesive or tight as some of my other Castlevania playthroughs, but what can I say? This game is confusing. Even with the guide, I'm like, what the fuck? Where do I go from here? But yeah, this is the room you need to be in. There's that device up above. You need to lure this bronze garter over to the hammer. And here's where I thought a similar situation was in Order of Ecclesia, but no, it was in this game too. Happens kind of twice. Stop. It's hammer time. By doing that, that opens the wall on the A side of things, but we're not going to go there yet. We're going to stay on the B side to explore. The Fang of Flat's going to be in the normal castle. Another dead-end room. Okay, I think these rooms are supposed to be where the merchant shows up, but I can never get him to trigger. Like, how do you get him to appear? Okay, I'm actually looking it up. In Harmony of Dissonance, empty rooms with numbers written on the wall are shopkeeper's rooms, okay? The shopkeeper will only spawn and sell items if the exact amount of gold in your inventory matches the number painted on the wall. What? Why does it have to be the exact number? Why can't it just be like, hey, once you reach like 3,000, that's when the shopkeeper appears or something like that? Oh, Harmony of Dissonance is tiring. But here you need to race the ball before it gets to the end. And trust me, this race is easier on the B side. All you have to do with our fleamen, therefore you could just slide into them. Or just run past them like that, that works too. And with that, we got the healing mail and the heart choker. The healing mail restores your health over time if you stay still, and the heart choker increases your pickup for hearts. The good thing about the heart choker is that it comes back in some form in Order of Ecclesia, known as the Lover's Ring. Anyway, let's go back for some goodies I may have missed in here. Alright, so you see that hole in the wall right there. Keep that in mind because the game is going to pull that invisible wall crap again on the A side. Anyway, we're gonna jump cut to the A side version of this ball puzzle. Oh yeah, we got Arabakis here. This race is considerably harder than the B side because of the Arabakis, but you also got spike pits. It looks like I made it by the skin of my teeth. Or rather, the ball gets slower and slower the closer I get to the finish. And we finally get the Bolt Book, which I end up not using because we're at the end of the game. It adds a lightning effect to your magic attacks. Let's go to where that hole is, or was, or is supposed to be. Arabakis! Taste the holy power of Juste, asshole! Alright, I think we're on the right track. We are somewhere here. I don't know. It's like, where does the thing even start? Because I loop around for a bit. and I do eventually find it, just try to map the hole that was in the other world with this one. Because look at this. Not only do you have to go through an invisible wall, but you slide underneath it. That's another confusing step I needed to take. For the longest time, I was like, why is it not working? I'm just walking into the wall and nothing's happening. I got this game when I was almost 5 years old. Didn't get to the B castle until I was like 8 or 9. And I never even beaten the B castle, or at least got the good ending. I think I gotten the bad ending once and that was it. Like every other time I touch Harmony of Dissonance anymore, it's just strictly for the A castle. I don't think I've played a Castlevania game where the second half, I'm not gonna say it ruins the game, because that's being dramatic, but the experience sours tremendously after that point. Because this really just feels like busy work. It's not like an actual Castlevania game where you're just so happening to get pieces to Dracula and killing him again. You're getting items for your checklist and then you kill Dracula. That's really about it. It's not like Symphony of the Night or even Circle of the Moon in that regard. In fact, Circle of the Moon is probably the most straightforward of these Metroidvanias. Because at the end of the day of that game, you just get back to where you started. Anyway, you need to go up to that top room right there to unlock the final chamber of the game. Actually, no, let me clarify. You need to go to the A side version of that top room to destroy something in order to unlock the final chamber. Then, you need to go to the B side version of that chamber in order to finish the game and get the good ending. Also, don't forget to equip the JB and the MK bracelets. That way you can secure the good ending. You following? Yeah, me neither. A passage somewhere has opened. Alright, there's that grayed out square. We need to go there. On the B side, that is. Oh my god. We're almost at the finish line, ladies and gentlemen. We're almost there. I don't think I've ever been this drained from a Castlevania game before. Like, I don't get it. And yeah, it is fun, but finding your way around is just... that's the tedious part. Anyway, with all of that out of the way, we are finally at Dracula. Or I should say Maxim, because he's back. And everything here looks disgusting, like it's Contra or something. What's with all the guts? Dracula, we need to talk about your interior decoration. It's not on point. Lydie! She still draws breath, but damn, I'm too late. Welcome to the party, Juste. You're late. Maxim. Maxim? Oh, his spirit no longer lives within me, and I owe it all to that woman. Look at all the strength she has given me. Damn it! No mercy for you. Who needs mercy? Weak threats from an unworthy opponent. And penultimate boss. Oh my god. Yeah, the boss is not really the threat, it's the background here. Like, holy crap. Can we tone down the colors, please, guys? I'm not asking for monochrome, but shit, lay off the wavy patterns. Anyway, Maxim here. He's a bit of a threat, but nothing you can't handle. He strikes his sword in a weird fashion that suggests that he has a rapier, but he really doesn't. Or maybe he's pretending like he's holding the vampire killer and he's whipping it. Either way, he's dangerous with the sword. You want to watch out for it. He'll also summon shadow clones. God damn it, dude, stop! But other than that, all of his other attacks are jump kicks and sword strikes. Now, if you have the Wind Book equipped with the Bible, then you could use that as a shield and knock Maxim about when he gets close. This is why I got all those potions, ladies and gentlemen. I'm tanking it. And quite honestly, you should too. Alright, his desperation attack, he summons a whole bunch of shadow clones, and they fill the screen. Now, I don't know if there's a way to avoid that properly, I just try to tank, like always. And also the Bible/Wind Book combination helps out tremendously. Gonna be quoting scriptures all day. Ugh. That bracelet. You wore it for me. Maxim, is that you? Why do you still live within me? I thought you were dead. Remember, Maxim, you're stronger than this. You're right. But compared to the training we had, this is nothing. Why? Why can I not free myself of you? Because I choose not to free you. Juste, finish me off. Ugh. I sense a strong magic at work. The remains. As long as I have this power, I have no need for this body. Here, have it! Oh shit, are we getting Drac back? Yep, Dracula Wraith. I'm not stable, but your blood will once again make me whole. Take it if you can. Do not underestimate the power of Belmont. Okay, let us begin then. I will enjoy destroying you. Alright. Phase 1 of Dracula. Castlevania 1. Just like every other game. He'll spawn in, shoot these 2 fireballs, disappear, and then reappear to do the same thing. Sometimes it's just the fireballs, and other times he'll do his Hellfire attack where it's the meteors. The meteors you cannot whip, so you have to jump over those. When he gets to a certain amount of health, then his attacks will start to multiply. Not bad for the only Belmont main character in the whole entire Metroidvania series. Still can't believe they didn't make a Julius game. What the hell, Konami? What the hell? We'll be getting to Julius in the next game. Oh, for sure. Oh, for sure. He is one of the more mysterious Belmont characters to have ever graced Castlevania. But he's also probably the most badass because of that. Alright. Can this guy die, please? See, the problem with Dracula here is we have to aim for the head in order to deal damage. I think I could get around that by using the book. Yeah, there we go. Oh, that's not disturbing at all. What am I looking at? Anyway, here's the true final boss. And he does a ton of damage, but at least it's not the final boss from Circle of the Moon. It's got 2 basic attacks, the tentacle pincer thing that does a ton of damage, and also the giant pink fuck-off laser that does a ton of damage too. You can duck the laser just fine. The tentacle, however, is way more unpredictable because it just flies over the screen like it's having a panic attack. Oh god, like that. Yeah, just keep them on the right side of the screen, you should be fine. At least I have my platinum tip so I can do more damage per second. Ow, 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 my eye. Why do you keep whipping me in the eye? My eye. Look, I don't like eye gore, but I really want this thing's eye to explode when I'm finished with it. Thank you for screaming for me, Drac. I told you so. Do not underestimate the power of my bloodline. So this is the power of Belmont. Yeah, not like you fought a Belmont before in the past 1,000 years or so. I will now fade from this world, but I find some pleasure in this. With the cursed power of yours, destiny calls you to hunt for all eternity. Yeah, we're just gonna assume that the shopkeeper / merchant died in there. What? Where am I? Maxim, you come back to us. Am I alive? You used your own strength to force him out of you. I don't know why they're not calling him Dracula, but okay then. It wasn't my strength. It was yours and Lydie's. What about Lydie? Did you save her? She hasn't come to, but her bite marks faded when Dracula was vanquished. Okay, so they do name drop Dracula. I see. Juste, please forgive me. It's all behind us now. Everyone's been saved, so there's nothing more to be said. Thank you. I still don't forgive Hugh, though, that jackass. I do forgive Maxim, though. It looks as if Lydie's coming too. Juste, what am I doing here? I think that I was bitten by Maxim. Calm down. You must have had a bad dream. Feel your neck. There's nothing there. Huh. It was just a dream. Hey, tell her the truth. No, there's no hickey there. Shut up. What? Maxim, you've come back. Yes, but actually, yes, Maxim, I'm sure you're exhausted, so let's talk after we get home. No, I want to. Come on, Maxim. Nothing happened. Isn't it best we leave it at that? No, that's not right. You should finish what you start. What did you just say? Cut it out, you two. Why is Juste being so secretive? You could at least give some cliff notes as to what happened to Lydie. Actually, Lydie, I'll hear your stories at home. Until then, let's talk about other things. You heard the lady. Ugh. All right. It's been a while, hasn't it? Since the three of us got together. Yes, it has. Yes. Wow, you're awfully cheerful for somebody that's gotten their neck bit and kidnapped, but okay. That was Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. And, I could see why I don't go back to this game as often as, say, any other Metroidvania. It's a good game, it's just really cryptic and needlessly vague on things. And also, the amount of backtracking in this game is wild. Or like, stop, please. But there are some good things. The combat, the way of traversal is also very good. Some of the music has grown on me. Again, it's the same composer from Symphony of the Night, so that should tell you something. Even if the instruments are not up to par because it's GBA, it still got something in there. It had to grow on me over some time. But yeah, that's about it. Juste Belmont as you. The end. Anyway, that's going to do it for Harmony of Dissonance. I won't be doing Aria of Sorrow just yet, but when I get to that, I'll be pairing that with Dawn of Sorrow just to make it like a Castlevania duet. But my next game for the 12 o'clock lineup is going to be Sonic Origins. Or basically, it's just Sonic 1, 2, 3 and Knuckles and CD, but with improvements. Sort of. Some improvements, some drawbacks, but yeah, that's the gist of it. But that's been Castlevania Harmony of Dissonance. My name is Don, and I'm out. See you guys later.